Hi, and welcome to the first vlog of The Grand Ultimate Life. And if we haven't met before, I'm Jacob Glassmeyer. Social media, I'm known as Yourtaichiguy. I take it very personal. So I want to start this with a self-interview. There's going to be 5 questions. And if any of those answers come up questions for you, please let me know, because this is going to be a weekly thing for the next 30 days, and we'll see how it goes after that. Maybe I say all that I've needed to say about this grand ultimate life we can all experience. But my first question to myself is, tell them about your martial arts background. Well, I started in martial arts something like 43 years ago. I started Taekwondo, which is the art of hand and foot, in Donaldson, Tennessee. My dad put me into a class at the Donaldson Hermitage YMCA. Our instructor was Hamid Arab, and one of my best friends that came also to be a veteran, his name was Chris. And he and I were like sparring buddies, if you will. So I got into Taekwondo. I've been doing Taekwondo in some shape or form or fashion for those past 43 years. After Taekwondo, I discovered some boxing. That comes in with another question that I have for myself for you. Then I discovered Muay Thai, which is the art of the 8 limbs. I've always enjoyed weaponry, and Bruce Lee was my inspiration to start making my own nunchucks. Some days that homemade stuff just didn't work out very well. And so through time, I've practiced Taekwondo, I've practiced Hapkido, which is another Korean art, multiple different styles of weapons, boxing, and now Taichi Chuan, which is a martial art, but I practice it in a whole different way. That's question number 5. The next question is, tell them what health challenges have you had you'd like to share with your audience? My biggest health challenge, well, it was a 2-for-1, that I was diagnosed with cancer when I was 25, and it was testicular cancer. It took a long time to say that first word. I would just say I had cancer. Through that, I had surgery, and then that was like the end of the year. I think it was 94. And then in 95, the cancer came back about 2 months later, and the doctor said, if any cancer that you are going to have, this is the one you want to have, because it is a 98% cure rate. And I was determined to be that 98%. And then the cancer came back. I still wanted to be that 98%. And that really set my tone of how I view my life differently. And those that have been in those kind of shoes probably feel the same way. One life, one body, make the most of both. Helping others. What got you into helping others? Well, I started working at a hotel in Donaldson. Can I remember it? The Music City Sheraton. And I became the manager for the fitness center. And one of the prerequisites was to become a personal trainer. So they paid, thank you very much, for me to become a personal trainer, and part of that, of course, being the manager. And so from there, I started, helping others. I mean, there is that helping others when you're teaching Taekwondo to a 4-year-old or a 45-year-old when I was late teens, before I joined the military. But then I started to see that I had I wouldn't call it a gift, maybe what do they call that? Well, let's just call it compassion for those that had other physical or mental challenges. And I started to see that I had a way to work with those individuals that could help them become a more grand ultimate version of themselves. And so then I went on to acquire a few personal training certifications. now holding NASM, which is in the top 10 list, in the top 5 of the most honored or most respected. And from there, making a career as a personal trainer, I had the opportunity to work with people who had or acquired anaphylactic shock. Most of their body is in a rigid state. Individuals with a double bleed brain aneurysm, also a stroke, also with other deformities of the hand or the body. Individuals who had paralysis, and the list really just goes on. So when you saw me as a personal trainer on the floor working, you would think that, well, Jacob is a physical therapist, because I worked more with individuals in those cases than those that were like in my former clients from the Korean Ladies Professional Golfers Association. They were fantastic to work with. And here's the next one. Why do you do Tai Chi? Well, when I started Tai Chi, now let's go back, because people say, well, how long have you been doing Tai Chi? The essence of Tai Chi, the philosophy of Tai Chi, is to find harmony in your universe. Now, I think everybody practices Tai Chi with that in mind. The physical aspect of it, I don't have a time stamp, so it's somewhere like a decade or more. But I started this practice for myself. I'd been searching out for it for some time. I don't know why, I just wanted to do it. And then I saw David Doreen Ross. I've had the honor to meet him and to study from him as well. And I was like, wow, that's really a unique way of movement. And then I'd gotten an email at a place that I used to live that Tai Chi, the clubhouse, was going to end the first part of July. So I didn't know it began. So I went down there and I got to meet Shifu Roberto. And there was about 2 classes. The classes ended and he said, well, here's my card if you'd like to continue. And continue I did. So he and I would meet every week outside in the beautiful warmth, heat of Florida. And he poured into me all of his life's knowledge, probably not all of it, but a lot. And so I was his one disciple that, as he says, has done more with Tai Chi than all of his students put together. So I was doing Tai Chi to find harmony in my universe. And now it's become my life's purposeful passion. And question number 5. Why do you want others to do Tai Chi? I want others to do Tai Chi so they can understand, experience, explore this vast world that's already in them of peace, of calm, of how the body can heal itself through movement and non-movement. The essence of finding that harmony, that's the universe that's in you and the one that you're in. So I invite you to follow me on this vlog of Grand Ultimate Life that we together can journey through and find that grand ultimate version of you. Finding your Taichi. And that's what the grand ultimate life is all about. So check back here often and we'll cover some more questions. Send me some questions so I have something more to talk about. Those are the main 5, I think. Because Tai Chi truly is a life-changing practice of breath, of movement, of healing, of meditation, of relaxation, of happiness, of bliss. You get the idea. And that's not even the things that have been studied on the clinical side. Don't get me started, or do. I'm Jacob Glassmeyer. I am your Yourtaichiguy. I look forward to seeing you next time here in the Grand Ultimate Life. Until then, my friends, be good to yourself. You deserve it.